Hello friends, in this video we are going to look at autocomplete text box in HTML5. So the field used for creating autocomplete text boxes are input, data list and option tags. We can create autocomplete text box in HTML5 using input, option and data list tags. When we place multiple option tags inside the data list tag, we are ready with data source for the text box. So this is how we create a data source. So we place multiple option tags inside the data list. Then we will link this data list to our input control of type text. When we define a data list, we provide a ID to it. The input tag for text will refer this ID using the list attribute. Now the data list acts as a data source for the text box. Because the data list is containing multiple child element using the option tag. So once a text box is linked to this data list, the data list knows what controls, what text needs to be presented in the text. So once users start typing, the content will be filtered from this data list, and that will act as a autocomplete. So once we go to a demo, you will come to know what is autocomplete. So here if you see, we have a data list and ID we specified a list of countries. Here we specified 3 options in the list. Next, the input tag refers this data list through its list attribute by pointing out the data list ID. That means the ID here, list of countries, is referred by the input field text, and you can see how the input field is referring it. So we created an input tag, type is text, name we gave txt favorite country, then list, so that's the key attribute here in this example, list equal to, we specified the ID of the list. So above we have a data list and the ID is linked here. That means when user places the cursor inside the text box, it will automatically display 3 values in a list. So when users start typing, the content will be filtered based on the keyed in characters. Now let us see this in Internet Explorer browser. So here if you see, we have a form, and inside the form we created a data list and we provided an ID, list of countries. Then we placed some country names here, randomly picked country names. Then we create one more input field, and here we specify list as a list of countries. So it refers the ID of a data list. Now we will render this, and so it looks like a normal text box. When user places the cursor inside this control, it will display all the country names. So now if I type F inside the content, if you see, there are 2 countries with F. Actually 3. So here you see Finland, Fiji and France. So if user type key ins R, it will automatically filters France. You can hit down arrow, then hit enter to autocomplete it. Now instead of R, if they type I, it will filter 2 countries because both starts with I. Now you can either start typing or you can use up or down arrow key, then a specific element is selected, you can hit enter to auto-complete it. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.